Yeah, it's John Grube from WildManTraining.com. I want to talk real quick about today, men. Men today, it's easy for men today to be weak. It's been pushed on us for quite a long time. Men walk out of these relationships with these women and don't take care of their kids. I also hear guys saying, I know so many people that get fucked by the system, and I do too. I pay child support. Okay, I got through it. My brother, my son. We get through it, or we're all going to get through it at some point. The thing is, is that it is easy for men to walk away and be weak today, okay, than to stay and be strong and to fight the fucking battles. Okay, men today, whether you have kids or not, they don't need to take responsibility. They don't need to have strength today. Okay, their actually strength is being pushed as a bad virtue, something that men should not have. Matter of fact, it's called toxic masculinity. But what happens? It's made women stronger. Okay, let's say you are a father and you walk away and you decide you don't want to pay child support, or even if you do pay child support, you just don't want to be in your kid's fucking life. Well, you're a piece of shit anyhow. But now this woman becomes stronger. Okay? Now, if you think, if I know you as a person, and I know you don't take care of your kids or haven't done the right thing, well, first of all, we'll probably never really have any conversation. Number two, we'll never be friends. Number three, I already pegged you for a weak man. So many men out there lose their shit. Okay? Here's my thought. Everybody's supposedly so educated today, yet both go to college, both have degrees, both may even have some debt, or a lot of debt. Yet they'll go out, they'll make $200,000, $100,000, $200,000, and they'll buy the biggest house they can afford. They'll buy the most expensive cars they can afford. They'll constantly take vacations. I mean, they will just run up bill after bill after bill and have all this debt. Meanwhile, the whole fucking time you're fucking fighting about debt. Okay? Even if it's going good. Okay? One spends more than the other, whatever. Then you get fucking divorced. Now, you're all bitter. Okay? You're bitter because now you no longer can afford to live because now you got to pay for the home, the cars. You know, you might not even get to see your kids for a while until it goes to court. But you're all bitter. I'd be bitter if I couldn't see my kids. But you're bitter because now you don't get to live that lifestyle. Well, that was your fault. Okay, I never put myself in a situation being married to where if my wife left me and she wanted the house, you could have it. Or if she didn't want it, I could buy her out. Or we could sell it and move on because I can afford to buy another house. Okay? I never put myself in a situation where I was not going to be able to afford to live. Okay? And even if it was a situation where it was a lot of money and I'd still be able to figure out, I'd still have a place to live. May not be great, but I would eventually, when my kids are grown and I'm still making income, I'll be able to move on. I've never been bitter over things like that. But, you know, the people that I do see bitter and blaming their women, remember, man, these women, most likely, were the way they are now when you met them. No doubt. It's very rare that a woman changes. You may say they changed. And they may change when they get older in their fucking late 40s, 50s. But for the most part, the young people that can't get the fucking shit going, you fucking brought the fucking crazy bitch into your life. You knew it. There's been signs of it. People told you about it. And for women, if you brought that fucking bum in the house, you brought a fucking guy that didn't want to work, didn't have any ambition, and you thought by marrying him somehow, by having kids, he was somehow going to miraculously become some fucking man that really fucking cared, or decided he's going to fucking lead this family. Well, that was your fucking fault. I see this all the time. People blame the other. Well, you fucking did it. Nobody wants to take responsibility. Okay? No one wants to take responsibility. I got 4 kids, 3 different women. Yeah, I had some relationships that were fucked up. And I can tell you right now, knowing the person I am, and maybe even you people in the videos, I was the problem. Okay? I just was. Not that I always had a fucking job. I always took care of the family and always worked. But I was an asshole. I just was an asshole. I treated people like shit. Well, I get what I fucking put out there. But you learn. You learn. And now I've been married close to 30 years. I had a good wife. We don't argue about money. I control the finances. And that's the way it's always been. Okay? I know guys out there, man, that control the finances or whatever. They're supposed to be paying their mortgage, supposed to be paying their rent, they're not paying the bills. They're not. They'd rather buy a motorcycle or a truck. Well, let the other stuff fucking not be paid. So now you're looking at eviction or foreclosure. There's guys out there that do this all the time. There's also women that do that. And that's another thing. If you are somebody that allows your wife to run finances or a wife that lets your husband, you need to know what's going on in your finances, which means you need to be able to look at your bank account. You need to be able to look at the credit card statement. So many people don't look at this shit. So many people are fucking blind that they're being robbed by their spouse. And I'm not talking about, buying a pocketbook I'm just talking about all out fucking spending, not paying the bills that they're supposed to pay. Your fucking electric, your fucking cable, your mortgage. I'm just saying, I know people like that. I've actually helped people in the past. Somebody had their electric turned off. Their wife fucking owed $1,500. Okay? And this was a long time ago. Young guy. A family member. And, I just can't figure it out. But that's a problem. Nobody wants to be accountable or take responsibility for the fucked up shit in their lives. Most of the stuff that they created. Either by bringing somebody in, okay, or you yourself being that fucked up person. See, me personally, I could never, ever do that to somebody that was counting on me, my family, my wife. Even if me and my wife were not getting along. I'm still paying the fucking bills, okay? I'm still paying that fucking mortgage, okay? Even if she's fucking out, whatever doing she's doing, I'm going to make sure I'm paying my bills until I get out of that relationship or until I get my shit squared away. Okay, I would never allow that to happen and let somebody think that I'm paying the stuff and not doing it. So, take responsibility. Stop fucking believing this bullshit that men don't have to be strong. Because it's an embarrassment and it's making us all look bad later.